The Studio series has been an incredible line, giving us screen-accurate figures of characters from the films and games, but no Deluxe has had me feeling away quite like SS86 Brawn. Hello and welcome to Jinx, where today we will be taking a look at the only minibot in the 86 line so far, SS86 Deluxe Class Brawn. Before we get into it, I do like him. He's fun and definitely up there with Beachcomber and Warpath for my favourite minibot figure. But he's not as good as I think most people believe him to be, and I can't really put my finger on it. His details are all there. He looks and feels like Brawn. His orange paint is applied evenly, even if I have a chip. The head is stunning. You can even hear his macho lines from the G1 cartoon. His gun is a silly little pistol and makes sense for a guy who would care more about his physical strength than his firepower. Brawn is definitely best when next to the other minibots, and makes me want Hasbro to hurry up and release a power glide already. His articulation is really good for a guy this small. Almost, obviously as good as Warpath over here, who I will cover one day, but it's just, obviously it's just Studio Series month. So his head is very tight when you get it out of the box. He does do a full 360 though, nothing else, but it's very tight right out of the box, and it's awkward to get your fingers in there, a bit like Huffer, so often I have to pull it down to turn it around. He does have ball joints, which is very odd on a modern figure, for a Deluxe class anyway, with a scepter at it as well. So he can do a full 360. He does have elbow joint, which is very much over 90, which is brilliant for a character of his size. He does have full 360 of the bicep. He has only that for the wrist because of transformation. He does have waist up, which just go full 360. You can kind of have a very fake, terrible ab crunch if you really move it around like that. Legs can kick up that far, can kick if you move the backpack out of the way, back that far. They can kick out very far actually, so we can do the full splits and a bit more than that. He does have 360 at the thigh. He does have a slightly below 90-degree bend, which I didn't really notice until I watched Perspective End's video on it, probably because of how the legs are actually the way the mass is more up here than down here. He does have obviously ankle tilt, which is quite a lot of ankle tilt, and he does have toe up and toe down and heel down as well, but that's due to transformation, but he's really good at articulation. His transformation is my favourite part of this figure. The way the legs wrap around in the Siege Hound style works so well for this macho man. Every movement helps to create a brilliant Land Rover. He also rolls really well, even better than Beachcomber, who had the budget for rubber wheels. Overall, I do like him. He is fun, and that transformation is very addictive, but he's just a little weird to me. Maybe it's the backpack that just sits there. Maybe it's the fact that I'm still blown away by Snarl, who did have 2.5 times his budget to be fair. Maybe it's just because I got him with Strong Arm. You definitely need to get him. He's amazing. He will be an honourable mention for the top bots of the year for me, but he isn't as good as I think people wanted him to be, but that is just my opinion. I have been Jinxed, and this has been my look at Studio Series 86 Deluxe Class Brawn. Don't forget to check my book out, the link is in the description. I will see you when we take a look at another character from the franchise we all love.